Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome here to Real Comic Book Talk, where we're dedicated at all costs to restoring the Snyderverse. It's going to be a big deal. Restore the Snyderverse is happening. We need it. We need it real bad. I need it like I need air.
I didn't come here for that.
Oh, they got it.
Slide that in there.
You came, you got it. Yeah, you got it.
And because I ain't got time for that.
Restore the Snyderverse. I'm not gonna let it die. Nobody's gonna let it die.
We're here for Kong versus Godzilla.
It's
depending on what kind of fan you are.
Godzilla versus Kong.
Depending on what kind of fan you are. Godzilla versus Kong, Kong versus Godzilla.
Oh man. All right, Daniel. You're the guy. You're the man. You're the best at doing this. Give us First of all, I want to let everybody know that I know we've been away for a while, for almost a week, and I know a lot of things have happened. Now I know Friday was real big. You know, I mean it was just big. It was the Suicide Squad trailer,
Falcon and Winter
Soldier episode 2, Invincible first
Suicide Squad trailer. What?
Jeez, there was a lot happening Friday, and I watched it all. Damn, did I watch it all?
It's great being a nerd.
Oh my gosh, it is. It is. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I know we're going to step on Comic Corps a little bit, but we'll get them good. They're gonna be good. Everybody's gonna be fine. Finish this and they're gonna head right over to there.
Plenty of internet for everybody.
Yeah, I wish people would tell that to studios. There's plenty of internet for everybody. That we should be restoring the Snyderverse.
That involves money, fool. This ain't it. What? Shut up, fool.
I can move anything to the Snyderverse.
You gonna plug in? You gonna plug the Snyderverse every chance you get? We're here for Kong versus Godzilla.
Every time, without question. Without question, Daniel.
Hey, Sheena. We're here for Godzilla versus Kong, Kong versus Godzilla. Whichever you're a fan of, you can put them first. Doesn't matter. Same movie.
Wow. Overall, give us a synopsis of the movie right quick, Daniel.
All right, so this movie is...
real quick. So I want to let everybody know, this is a spoiler-heavy movie. Spoiler-heavy. We don't do non-spoilers around here, okay? You come in here knowing that you're going to get spoiled.
I feel as though you don't give as much as you should unless you give it all, freaking you got to give spoilers when you give a review, You got so you can give good examples and everything. That's how we do.
Plus, I don't like tiptoeing around the fact. You know what I'm saying? So if you haven't watched this, if you haven't watched the movie, and you need an HBO Max subscription, I'm still renting mine out, $20 a day. That's how I'm going.
Okay. Back to Godzilla vs. Kong. So the movie is a culmination of their own Warner Brothers MonsterVerse. Okay, they've been hinting and mentioning both characters in each of their own separate movies and everything, and acknowledging that they live in the same universe. I mean, they're in the same world and everything. And now they finally get them together, and it's a battle like no other. And there's a craziest story and futuristic stuff happening all around, and a couple of surprises and technologies on a whole nother level.
Bruh, technology is like
science fiction. Science fiction's they stole some Wakanda. Science fiction's on a whole nother level, and it's all culminate together. It kind of works and completely doesn't work. Like there's a point where it works and you're like, okay, if you say so, I'm going with it. Then it gets to another point, you're like, yeah, they just lost me. What the hell? This is the stupidest thing ever now. This is officially dumb. This makes no sense at all. You're trying to tell me, no, this doesn't make any sense. But yeah, that's the movie in the whole. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
My personal belief is nobody really cared about the story, and they knew nobody was going to care about the story. They just needed a reason why these people were in the same place about to fight.
No. Is that true? Is true.
That's true, brother.
But it's like they gave thought to. It's like
they gave the
like
minimum.
they legitimately gave thought to the story, and then they got to a point where they were just like, we don't know how to get back from where we are. We don't know how to make it happen now. They literally put themselves in a hole and couldn't figure out how to get out. So they were like,
they did not care. I'm trying to tell you. They just said, look, let's make something called the Hollow Earth. Never heard of it. Nobody ever thought of it. Nobody cares. We think it's tight. He might know where the way to go because we need this energy. And on the way, we moving him. For some reason, Godzilla come. Nobody ever knows why. And I don't know how you knew that information because it was nothing. But we don't care because we want to see the fight. That's all. They literally went to the movie like, look, let's not focus too much on this story here. Let's do the action first and then build a story around that.
That is probably the okay. It gets points for. They definitively get points for having the action sooner than later. Because normally Godzilla movies, like the first Godzilla, they didn't show you nothing for like the first hour. It was like a tease the whole first hour.
All the destruction.
Yeah, it was just they kept giving you after shots. Like afterwards, this is what happened. Afterwards, we're not going to show you what actually happened. And then the other Godzilla one was way more action and everything, but it was just too many characters. It was too many monsters. Yeah. And Kong's was pretty good. Skull Island was good. Skull Island was solid. They came up with a good story there. It was solid. But this one
in these movies.
This one went stupid off the rails. Man,
because they know, Daniel, we all know. I was at work today. I said, man, what about the story of sex? I was like, brother, nobody cares about the story. We just want to know who wins the fight, which I have problems with already. But we'll talk about that later in the day. So yeah. As overall review, synopsis of the movie, it doesn't matter. The story doesn't matter because we just want to see the fight. Was the story good? No. Could have been better? Yes. Do we care? No. That's just it in a nutshell. We don't care because we just want to see the fight. You saw the fight. There we have it. All right, Daniel. Real quick. Tell me the bad about the movie. And don't say the story.
Huh?
Don't say the story because we've already went there that bad. You can't say the story.
The story is, are you kidding me? The story was so terrible. The characters, look here. The human characters, they were what you thought they were. Actually, Godzilla and Kong were what you thought they were. The human characters were. It was a story they gave them that was just horrible. It was like, who does this? And then the Millie Bobby Brown just disappearing like that, and the father not keeping track of his kids. I was like, okay, yeah, that's true too. You probably are a bad father and everything. But I don't know about the other kid. The other kid shouldn't be disappearing all the way to dang on Hong Kong like that, out of the blue like that, without raising some flags. And then overall, the story was just so bad. It got that point where, okay, here's the bad. The worst thing of the whole, my worst part of the whole thing was when Godzilla shot into the earth and all of a sudden he reached the point where King Kong was and everybody else had to go into Antarctica. That fool shot to Antarctica or past that into the whatever dimension. What was that you called it? Whatever that place was.
The Hollow Earth.
The Hollow Earth? He shot all the way in from Hong Kong into the Hollow Earth? I said, this got to be done. They couldn't come up with anything else. They couldn't find any way to get Kong out of the Hollow Earth once he got there. They should have never took him there in the first place. I was like, this is the dumbest kind of dirty story.
They had to find a way to get him his axe. That's all they had to find a way to get him his axe.
They didn't have to give him an axe. That's what I'm saying. They didn't have to give him and then him knowing exactly how to use that thing and everything. I was just like, oh, what am I getting angry for? That's all I kept saying. Why am I getting angry?
I don't know why you
Pure
get
sci-fi.
angry. I don't know why you get angry.
I was so frustrated. I was like, what? And then I calmed down and I was like, Congress got it. Forget it.
Thank you. All right, this kind of movie you guys just turn your brain off and just look. They fighting. That's what
No,
it is.
because it was actually somewhat believable
No.
to a sci-fi extent. Then it just went stupid. And you were like, come on, man. Y'all had me for a quick second. I was sitting there watching it and I was patiently watching it. I was just like, okay. And then it got stupid.
As soon as they came, the dude with the hollow earth, and that's where the Titans came from, I was like, you know what? Nobody cares about the story. I don't care about the story. When's the fight happening? It was at that moment, that specific, how you always pronounce the word, specific moment. I was like, nobody cares about y'all don't care about the story. I don't care about the story. Y'all don't care about the dialogue. I don't care about the law. Let's just maneuver through this to get to the fight.
And the dude with the helmet, and he was logging in, and he had the little mech thing, and he was controlling the mech and the helmet, and they were inside the King, the other one from the Godzilla movie. They had the skull and everything. I said, oh, this is stupid too. This has got to be dumb stuff. They keep using all these scientific words. I was like, oh, more dumbness. Who came up with this dumbness?
Gotta turn your brain off. For me, the worst part had to be the fact that they the con for me is that Godzilla and King Kong teamed up to fight the robotic.
Mecha Godzilla? Oh man.
I was upset. I'm like, we didn't come to see them team up.
Oh, and you knew it was happening. No.
We didn't come for a team up.
As soon as they introduced Mecha Godzilla, I was like, oh, it's team up.
And I saw it coming. I was like, well, this sucks. This absolutely sucks. I don't want to watch this anymore. I don't want to see them team up. What is this? This is a much worse version of Batman versus Superman. I don't want to see a team up.
Oh, another one. The first fight, they screwed it up. How the heck did King Kong get out of Godzilla's grasp from underwater and then swim back up and catch his breath? I was like, oh, they're not going to show it. They're just going to shoot missiles down there and Kong's just supposed to pop up. Lo and behold, there he is. He just pops up out of nowhere and Godzilla's nowhere to be seen. It's like, get the hell out of here. This some boo-boo. That fool had a head start and everything on them missiles. It was like all the way on the ground. Kong had lost consciousness. I said, come on, man. And then you're going to tell me he swam back up. I said, all right, this movie's going to be fake.
That was going
to be real.
You went in there with your mind on, didn't you? You went in there with your brain on, didn't you? Should have known better.
My brain on, eyes open, and ears wide open. I was like, I'm going to absorb all of this.
That was your mistake, and that's on you then. That was your mistake, and that's on you. Because everybody knew to go in there. Look, there's a power. Everybody knew to go in that joint like you go in watching any Transformers movie. We don't care about all that other stuff. We just want to see Transformers transforming and then fighting each other. And that's all we wanted to see from Godzilla and Kong. Coming together, fighting each other, not fighting together. I would die on this hill. Nobody wanted to see that. Nobody. And then if you're going to do that, have them go back at each other again. One more fight. Let's go. Brother, the movie is called Godzilla versus Kong. Not Godzilla versus Kong, the Dawn of Justice. Okay? Nobody wanted to see a tag team. Not one person. I did like the movie though, but I was upset about that. I didn't want to see that. I didn't want to see that at all. I don't want to see it. Oh.
All I can say is that's a good example. When I watch Transformers, I do turn my brain off with Transformers. That's just but no, I don't. The good thing about this was the first fight was pretty dope. That's my positive. The first fight, I was like, yo, this is pretty cool. It is pretty cool. And they started it off sooner with the action, or not really. Well, yeah, action and destruction. So that was a plus. But after that, it's pretty hard to find some good stuff.
Because you went in there thinking too hard. That's on you. That's on you. Daniel, let me get some positives.
That was the positive.
More positive.
The first fight.
I bumped this. Let's be real. Everybody's positive is the fight. Because it wasn't nothing in the story.
No, their special effects were top notch. This just should have been in theaters. I feel bad for them. People are mad.
It's in theaters. You can go to the movies and watch this.
You're going to be in that movie theater by yourself. Stop it. You're going to be in that movie
theaters. You can't say it should have been in theaters when it's in theaters.
This ain't the same thing as what we mean when we say in theaters. It's not the same. They would have made that movie would have made $100 million the first week.
You just made 122 million worldwide.
There you go. Yeah, it would have easily made 100 million. I could see, because I would have wanted to go see it.
I would have too.
I'm so glad HBO Max is around because I'm.
You would have risked the Rona?
No. I was gonna risk Rona. I would have went to go see it if it was non-Rona year and stuff.
If it was non-Rona year, we wouldn't have Snyder. Yeah, we would have, because Snyder's amazing. Everybody's positive. Let's be real. Both our positives are gonna be the fights. All right, it's gonna be one of the fight scenes. So my question
special effects were dope.
That's fine. We don't care about that. It's like
yes, you do. I want you.
All right, let me rephrase. I only care about special effects if they're trash. Okay, when they're top notch, then I expect that from a multi-billion-dollar company. All right.
No, because not all. Just because it's a billion-dollar company doesn't mean they're going to spend millions of dollars on your special effects.
Well, they spent millions of dollars making this movie, so I expected this special effects to be top notch.
You can expect it, but it's not like you're always going to get it. Like we can people can name tons of Marvel movies that they say the special effects weren't that good on, but were pretty good. But people will find ways to knick-knack and
it was a special. I can't say this any more clearly. Godzilla movie special effects were great. Godzilla versus King of Monsters special effects were great. Kong Skull Island special effects were great. I expected great special effects. Simple as that. That should be a given. It's like when you go to school and your mother and your parents say do your schoolwork and you go there. That's a given to do my work. To BA. To have top-notch special effects from the fourth installment of a movie when all three other movies had top-notch special effects. That's a given. That's expected. If not, then you've already failed. So, Daniel, something new. It was 3 fights total. Well, 4 fights total, right? The one in the water, the first one in Hong Kong, the rematch in Hong Kong like 5 seconds later, and then a tag team against Mega Godzilla. Rank them 1 to 4. Starting with number 4.
4 was the second fight when Kong. No, the third fight when Kong lost. That was the worst. The third was the one when they fought Mecha Godzilla. The second fight was second, and the first fight was first.
Oh, you were so close to being right. So close.
Who's saying I'm not? This is an opinion question. Shut your mouth.
You were so close to being right. It was crazy. Look, this is my fault. My ranking.
I don't know who put you as the authority of what's right and wrong around here.
Because we stole the Snyderverse. That's what it is. Could have plugged it in.
Plug it in the Snyderverse, yo. Snyderverse is garbage.
It's not. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. That's disrespectful to the masterpiece that just came out last week. Now, number 4 is the third fight. The third fight, the one that Kong lost, dislocated his shoulder. That was the 4th. Number 3 was when they tag teamed the 4th Mega Godzilla. I would have ranked it number 4 because I didn't want to see the tag team, but it was the Kong got loose. I mean, he absolutely got loose because Godzilla was just getting smacked around. I mean,
like 20 minutes.
smacked around for a long time too.
20 whole minutes.
Just get smacked around like it was crazy. Number 2 was the first fight when it was in the water. That one, I was like, this is just like I felt like it was a super unfair advantage. Super unfair advantage. He had 3 boats to jump off of to try to fight in. Godzilla had the whole ocean. Unfair advantage.
You was on his territory. What you thought was going to happen?
I stand by what I said. But the best fight was when they got after Godzilla, for some amazing reason, could blow a hole from Hong Kong to Antarctica. Apparently, I don't know how to all over for. I'm not going to think about it too much because it's not necessary.
It's not.
He was able to do it, and Kong jumped upward to fall downward somehow into the fight, and then they got. I mean, it was toe to toe. He was trying to rip his jaw off, and then Godzilla shot his fire through. He burned his hand, then he took the axe, stuffed it down the stomach. I was like, oh my God, they're going harder to paint. I like this. Don't stop this. Somehow had a chance to stop Mega Godzilla because I could see it coming a mile away. Just have them stop that. Let them destroy that by themselves. And we tease that for like a later movie. Let them keep going at it. Let them keep going at it because that was spectacular. And then they demolished it, have them tag teaming. Oh, I was like, Then they walked away like they had some mutual respect for each other. No, we don't want to see that. We want a clear, defiant winner.
It was. What are you talking about? They even said it. The dude said it. He was like, it looks like Kong won the second fight. Everybody was keeping track too.
Yeah. Then he lost. In my defense, I was rooting for Kong because I said he was going to win the whole time, and he lost 2 of the 3 fights. But then he did redeem himself because when Godzilla was getting smacked around like a little rag doll,
20 minutes.
Kong did come save his life. So I'm gonna die on that hill by myself. Well, I feel like I got to. I forgot how we supposed to do reviews. Oh, dang, key moments.
When that's a good question.
Stop thinking about the story.
I am. I was totally thinking about the story the whole time. My brain started winning. My brain went from 0 to 60. It was like, okay, that part. No. Key moment was with the first fight. First fight set up everything. That first fight was like, okay, this is about to get real up in here. They're taking it serious with the fighting. But that was pretty much my key moment when the first fight happened and you realize what Kong realized what he was getting himself really into. And it set it up for like he needs the axe, and he got the axe. He's like, he needs a weapon. Because if you're a fan of Godzilla, you know Godzilla arms are never that dang long. So
right?
It was interesting. They extended his arms was like cheating and everything. But no, the key moment was once Kong realized he was in a fight for his life. After that first fight, it was like, okay, stuff's gotta change. I'm out here catching my breath on this dang big old ship and everything. That boy, I jumped at him and he put the whooping on me.
He was in an unfair advantage. He had 3 boats to try to fight on. Godzilla had a whole ocean.
Ain't nobody tell Kong to get off the dang boat. He should have stayed on the first one. Okay, he went to the fight. That's
first of all, no. That's not what happened.
It ain't. He didn't jump to that helicarrier and start a fight.
No. Dang. This is what happened. They knew Godzilla was coming. They was trying to shoot missiles at him like that's worked in the last 2 movies. It doesn't work. But they kept doing it. Don't know why. They kept doing it, and then Godzilla swung over to him, and it tilted the boat over. So he didn't bring the fight. He tilted the boat over. So he automatically put him in the water.
No, he flipped the boat back over, and then he jumped to the helicarrier.
He had a fight then. It was over. But he was already at a disadvantage. That's what I'm saying.
I can't with you. I can't. What was your key moment?
My key moment is gonna be, you're gonna hate this. When Kong charged up his axe and Godzilla shot a hole all the way down to the Hollow Earth. Because that's what started the best fight, in my opinion.
In your opinion, yeah.
I mean, it was
that was a definitive moment that changed the whole movie because nobody else knew how the heck he was going to get back. I was waiting for a portal to open the whole time.
The portal did
put the axe down and everything glowed in a circle. I was like, they're going to shoot a portal? I was like, I can't wait to see this dumbness. I was like, this movie really got stupid now. And then instead, they went even dumber, and he shot a hole in the dang center of the earth. I said, this movie got even dumber. What is this?
You gotta stop caring about the story. Nobody cared if you would have seen the fight.
They had statues of other gorillas and everything, and he walking in there with a throne and stuff. And I'm sitting there like, if they show writing on the wall and pictures and stuff, I'm losing it. I am losing it.
All right, so Ed said for the record, Kong Laws got his. I'm not allowed to cuss on YouTube for some reason I don't understand. Hand it to him like I said, Godzilla doesn't lose. Well, Godzilla lost to Mega Godzilla. I tell you that. He got smacked around like a little slut. He got slapped around like a slut. Thank gosh for Kong. Thank gosh for Kong. This is the only person that saved him. He lost. He lost that fight. Big time. Yeah, that was my key moment though. When he
that's solid key moment. Good key moment.
It was the only moment that actually mattered.
Changed the story and everything.
That was the only moment in the story that mattered. Because the story sucked so badly. All right, Daniel, I know the answer to this next question is going to be.
But the people don't.
But I got to ask you anyway. What would you change in the movie?
The story.
I knew it.
The freaking story was garbage. We're not going to have them going to no stupid unknown part of the planet where there's a portal opening and the gravity changes and all that. And the only people that can get in there are monsters. Like, I was watching that part and I was like, so y'all know where it is, but you can't get there or you can't open it? Like, what
now they got in there, but the gravity did some flipping stuff and pretty much crushed his brother. I don't understand how you know his brother got crushed if you didn't, how did you see it and you survived and your brother didn't? But I don't think that much of a story. So I just like, okay, that's fine. When do they fight? And I was just literally on my couch watching the movie like, that's great. When do they fight? That's all we wanted to see. Like when you go, and it's gonna be a point in the next few weeks where you're not going, instead of watching the movie over again, you're just gonna go on YouTube and search the fights and just watch the fights.
Wait, what? Watch the movie again? No, this movie has zero rewatchability for me.
That's not true.
I'm not rewatching this.
That's not true. It has rewatchability. You just gotta stop going in there thinking that you're about to find some great stuff about the story and character development. None of that matters. This is about dialogue that leads to fighting. Whether that dialogue is good or not, that's on you. Okay, brother? You gotta know. When you go into a movie like this, I'm here for snacks, a slushie, and fighting. All right? That's what it is. Nothing more. Nothing.
I want candy, cola, and carnage. Candy, cola, carnage.
Okay. That's it. Stop
candy,
going in there.
Cola, carnage. Let's go.
Stop going in there like you're watching like the Civil War and you got to get all this dialogue and people getting better. Nah, it's not that. It's not this.
That's my movie. That's got pure rewatchability for me. Pure rewatchability.
I know you do. Stop caring about the story of movies like this. Okay? You gotta stop. That's on you. If you care about the story in this, you've made that mistake. That's on you.
Look here. The rewatchability of this is like he said, you're just going straight to the action scene. You're not. That's not rewatchability. That is just 15, 20 minutes of your time, 30 at the most.
It's not 15, 20 minutes of your time. You said yourself Godzilla got smacked around for 20 minutes. So you know it's more than 20.
But you're not going to rewatch all of that, though.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes,
Godzilla was getting his behind whooped by Mechagodzilla.
All right, find this. This has the same watchability for me as Avengers Endgame. Because I skip all the movie and go right to Thanos fight.
I would compare that. I would.
Because no,
that's a good one. That's a good one. I'll let you have that. That makes it perfect then. Perfect. Even though me, I can rewatch the whole Endgame. I can rewatch the whole Endgame. I can.
I'm skipping right to where Thor says, all right, so we're all in agreement then, and grabs gets the hammer and axe. That's when I feel like
there's so many people in the world who go to that same moment too, yo.
and then I skip a little past that joint with that part with Hawkeye and Nebula and Gamora. I skip all that and get right back to the fight. I don't care about any of that stuff. I didn't hear. I'm not here.
Anything with too much talking. Hold up, they pause. There's no fighting here.
That's not for me. That's not for me at all. All right. So the thing I would change about this, and this is the biggest change I think, point blank period, is that I don't want to see Godzilla and Kong teaming up to fight Mega Godzilla. I didn't want to see that at all. I didn't want to see no team up. I didn't come here for a team up movie. I came here for a hard nose, bang your head, let's go, rap, scabbity, fight. Nothing else. I didn't came for no story. I don't came for dialogue. None of that. I just needed to see them fight each other. I did not, I repeat, I did not, do not, and never want to see them fight together in a movie called Godzilla versus Kong.
They gave you 3 fights. What more do you want?
The Dawn of Justice. I don't want to see nothing. No, it's not that. It's Godzilla versus Kong. Let's go.
I hear you.
When you watch a boxing match, you want to see I don't know boxers' names, but you don't want to see boxer A versus boxer B fight 3 rounds, then stop and say, you know what, we got to team up to fight this other person because he's going too hard. You don't want to see that. No, you want to see them fight each other. Jeez, what's wrong with y'all? Tired. Nobody wanted to see a team up. It didn't walk away like I got some mutual respect. No, you're enemies. Fight each other. Fight each other. Fight each other. Jeez, that's the thing I would change. Dang.
Yeah, that joint's like the most rewatched meme ever when it comes to anything Marvel. When Cap gets the hammer. Yeah. Like they put that meme out once a month just to remind everybody.
Now he's gone. So y'all gotta let Cap go. There's a new Captain.
No, that was a moment.
It was because it went off in the theater. We were there. Theater went off, and they knew it was going off because they let it pause for. If you go watch the movie, they gave it a good 3-second pause so people could cheer. They knew people were going to cheer.
Folks was like, oh,
they knew it. All right, Daniel.
Oh, back to the review. Yeah, where we at now? What we got to rank it?
Yeah, we got to rank it. Scale of 1 to 10, brother. 1 being the high, lowest, 10 being the highest. Don't you be disrespectful.
6.8, 6.9.
Gosh.
Yeah, that's a 7. It's a 7.
Okay.
I would recommend people to watch it. I would, because I went in there with fully intending to see the greatest thing ever. And the action and special effects are up there. So it's like a 7.5.
Why would you go in with expectations of the greatest thing ever?
I did, yo. The damn trailers had me hyped. The trailer had me like, they're going to get it right. This is going to be like that. I see like 3 different fight scenes. Said, oh my God. And I knew Mechagodzilla was going to show up. Like, I low-key already knew. So I was like, this is going to be amazing. So, yeah, I give it about 7. Yeah, 7. I give it a 7. I don't want people to have too much high expectations or anything. It's worth watching. The fight scenes got rewatchability. The rest, there's 0 reason to rewatch the entire movie. You are not rewatching this whole movie again. The daughter, the little girl, and her friend, those scenes were not necessary for this one. The little girl who was doing the sign language and everything, we could definitely skip pretty much all of those. Like, this movie's a 7.
Okay, 7. That's what you're going with? 7?
7. Maybe it's 6.5, but I'm gonna say 7 because of the action.
All right. So I'm giving it a. All right. This is how I'm doing it. I'm giving the story and the dialogue a 2. I'm giving the action a good 9. So 2 minus 9 is 7.
That's how you do. Got to double it.
That's how I'm doing it. That's a 7. You know, the action would have been a 10 if it, they didn't team up to fight Mega Godzilla. Call it what it is. I didn't like it, and I stand by it. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I just really hated that. I really do. I didn't want to see a team up. I did not want to see them come together to team up. It felt so anticlimactic to me. Like I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that at all. I was more than mildly upset. I was in the couch. I was like this, the whole fight scene, right? Whole fighting battle. I was like, okay. I saw them team up. I was like, all right, here we go. Just like that. I was hard. I was unsatisfied. I was completely unsatisfied. I was so angry. I can't.
Sorry you felt that way.
Man, I was disappointed. For doing that. Oh, so it's a 7. 9 minus 2 is a 7. Call it what it is.
I'm tempted to drop mine even more, but yeah, 7 is solid. So it's one of those movies where if somebody asks you, should I watch it? I would tell them, yeah, watch it. Go in with no expectations. Clear your mind. Clear your mind. Go in there with no expectations.
Good. You just know. You tell them the wrong thing. Just go. You go to the movie like, hey, should I watch it? Yeah, you should. Story don't matter though. Just watch it for the fights. That's it. Simple as that. It's as simple as that. You ain't gotta say lower your expectations. You gotta understand some movies, it's not about the story. Some movies are just about fanfare and giving the fans what they wanted. And the fans wanted to see Kong versus Godzilla. That was it. Nobody, I think you might be the only person in the world who went in the joint like, yo, outside of movie critics, like, yo, I gotta know what's happening in the story. Why are they fighting? We don't care. They're just fighting. That's all we want. Simple as that. They didn't overthink it. They underthought it, but they didn't overthink it. Fans want to see the fight? Give them the fights.
I think it's funny because I'm pretty sure the Transformers movies, I went in there with a clear mind and everything else. It was like, I just need to see them transform in the most awesome way ever and fight everything. It's going to be dope. But this movie, I went in there like, this story is going to be good. They're going to bring it together. The fight's going to be amazing. I can't wait for all of this. Yeah, I was so wrong. So disappointed. I was like, this doesn't make sense. This doesn't make any sense. What are they talking about? The science words they're using are great, but this part right here, I failed.
That was on you. Everybody else knew what it was. Godzilla versus Kong. Simple as that. You overthought it. You went in there thinking you was going to get critical success that makes you think and wonder and just sprinkling some great action in it. That's your fault for making that mistake. Nobody else's.
My bad.
That's on you. So look, that's the review, everybody. Daniel gives it a 7 for completely different reasons why I give it a 7. So if that sounds weird to you, just think about it like the Justice League. You know, Daniel's Josh Whedon, I'm Zack Snyder. You know what I'm saying?
I'm only Joss Whedon because Joss Whedon came out first. And when you see Snyder, you're like, oh my God, it's pretty much the same damn story with like a better explanation for like a couple of parts. Like, what?
We'll have that debate later. I'm not here for that because we just want to restore the Snyderverse. But
it's not gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
It's not.
We're telling you how to make money. All you got.
You're telling me to put this guy in control of something I'm in control of. I run this show. That's what the lady's saying. I run this show. You the people aren't going to tell me who to hire.
Well, she also pissed you off. She said there's no connected universe. So There you go.
That's,
So I
I
bet you
all over the place.
I bet you wish he would listen to more of the fans because everybody
God, you
first.
Like, did nobody seen a Marvel movie in the last 10, 20 years? What are you doing? You need a connected universe. Oh, I'm ready to go.
I mean, honestly, don't care. She doesn't care about numbers because she
care about numbers.
HBO Max jumped up damn near 9% after the Snyder Cut got released in subscriptions. She like, you know what? We don't care about none of that. 9% jump in subscriptions when you're the most expensive subscription service in all of the world. You got a 9% jump, and you're like, you know what? It doesn't matter.
They expected double digits.
I cut the shit down.
They did. You saying they didn't?
No,
other comic book fans out there?
No, they didn't. They did not expect that.
They expected double digits.
No, they didn't.
They were looking for like 20, 25%.
That's impossible.
Disney
hasn't even done that when they released the movie that's about to win an Oscar and Soul.
They don't care about no dang on Disney.
Wonder Woman 84 didn't do that when they released that.
When you give millions of fans exactly what they asked for, you expect them to repay you by jumping up their subscription by like 20 to 25%.
25% is a huge, almost untouchable. No movie has ever came out of subscription service ever that made that subscription jump up 25%. So you're telling me that's the same thing as you saying.
It's got to be a first.
No, because nobody.
It's got to be a first.
Brother, that's a number that's not even come close to being touched. That's like saying you expect somebody to come in, some rookie kid like that dude from Gonzaga to come in and be LeBron James. Come on, that's unreal expectations.
You keep talking like they're like
that's unreal expectations. A 9% jump is a high standard for anything business-wise.
Oh, it is. It is. No, for that field, yes. For the streaming service field, it is. They still wanted 20%.
And then they are fooled. That means they were setting up the Snyder Cut to fail anyway. That's what that is. If you're gonna give them some number that has never been reached in the history of streaming service ever, and you're gonna say, yeah, you got to do that. Come on, man, cut the shit. You can't name me another movie or streaming service that got any other stream. That got any other streaming service in a week.
I don't need to. I don't care. All I'm telling you is they wanted more than 9%.
If they would have given 25%, they were like, yeah, we wanted 30 though. Come on. They're treating the Snyder Cut like America treats black people. When we get there, you just move the goalpost further away for some reason that we don't understand. That's exactly what they're doing.
I don't think it was that bad, but I see where you're going, and okay.
That's what it is. Restore the Snyderverse. That's what we're dedicated here at Real Comic Book Talk, except for Daniel.
No, we're not. No, we're not. I'm not part of that. I'm not part of this. Where's my off button?
He's moving behind the camera anyway, so don't got to worry about that guy because you either restore the Snyder Cut or you're against us. Either with us or you're against us.
I'm against.
Because the Snyder Cut is the only way you're going to get a connected universe because she ain't going to do this shit.
I don't like his connected universe anyway. He killed Superman in the damn second movie.
And put him back in the third.
Took him like 4 acts. Would it take him like 5 acts to bring Superman back?
He was back though. He was back. Was he not back?
I don't want the black uniform. Superman's not. He's blue. Blue and red. Blue and red for life.
He was black for a little while. I just want to point that out. In the comics. I know
like you said. A little while.
All right, let him be a little while then.
No, he got that. Yeah, he got them 30 minutes in the movie. That was it.
We don't know how long it was because they're not going. Because at the moment, only at the moment, they're not going to do it. But Ben Affleck did say he would come back if Zack Snyder directs. There's been big movement forward. I mean, it's happening, brother.
One-time fluke.
It's not a one-time
studio crumbled.
It's not. It wasn't a studio. It was their bosses, and their bosses look at the subscription numbers. And their boss was like, "We need more of this. Can you give me another 8% jump?" Zack Snyder's like, "Yes, I can."
We'll see. We'll see. He said another.
Yeah, give me 2 more movies. I give you 16.
I don't know what movie y'all gonna do that y'all can release that's gonna be bigger than that. We'll see what Suicide Squad does.
No, it's not. He's not talking about that. He's talking about like give me 300 million. I do these 2 movies. You'll jump up 16 to 20% after the second movie.
100 million a movie? Sheesh.
What's wrong with that?
He better make some. These bad boys better be banging $1 billion each. They better be out here with Joker numbers.
And they probably will be. Restoring the Snyderverse is real, brother. It's a real thing. It's a real thing, and it's a beautiful thing.
It's time for me to go. My posters are falling.
Okay. That's all our time. The next time, everybody, remember anything you post online, use the hashtag Restore the Snyderverse. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this with all your friends. I want to thank everybody for coming in a live chat with us and join with us. Make sure this video will be up as soon as, I don't know how YouTube works, but in a little while it'll be up so you can share it with your friends. Make sure y'all go check out Comic Corp. Stay on right now. It's Wednesday, so they're doing the greatest comic book show ever. So go find out what's happening over there. A lot of fun guys over there. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna try to do some catch up. We know we got a lot of stuff to catch up on. We might have to do a whole catch up show. Like, I don't know. They might have to do a whole catch up show. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Friday. Maybe Saturday. It'll be up.
We ain't got time to catch up on Friday. We ain't got time.
Yeah, Friday's gonna be tough.
Right.
I'm gonna be watching stuff. It's gonna be so tough. I'm gonna be watching
You got like 2 or 3 different shows. You got like 2 shows for Fact to watch. Yeah, I still ain't even seen yesterday's Flash episode or Superman and Lois, so I got to catch up on them.
Well, it's a struggle for me to watch Batwoman and Black Lightning. So,
man, I watch Batwoman on mute. That thing is
watch her. You talk about a terrible story, and they're trying.
That's horrible. I can't stand Batwoman.
And then recast KK. Like, if you recast KK, why did you have a whole new Bat? Terrible. They're trying. They
couldn't make their mind up. They could not make their mind up.
Don't worry. I'm just waiting for the new Powerpuff Girl show, the live action Powerpuff Girl show. Because this ain't it.
I'm waiting for the boys season 3.
I think we all wait for that. We're all waiting for that, brother. I'm talking about stuff I'm waiting on the CW.
I need that and the damn what's his name? What's that thing called? Jupiter's Legacy.
Oh yeah,
drop that.
No Born 100. I think I said that right. No Han. I'm so confused. It's called
Comic Corp.
It's on. They on right now. It's a great show. We've been on there a few times, man. There's some great guys over there. Great guys. Real fun guys.
College. I said college. Comic book knowledgeable. They know
so much.
They know comics.
So much. Oh my God. Y'all be ready for Friday. I finish up the tattoo. It'll be revealed. It's gonna be something spectacular. Ooh, it's gonna be something special. Yeah, that's not corpse like the Green Lantern corpse. So without the E. Yeah, without the E, right? Yeah, without the E. That's it. That's all I got. I gotta get ready for work, and I gotta watch a lot of TV to watch, and a lot of books to read. I'm gonna have to call out tomorrow. They ain't got anything, people.
Bye.
Hashtag Restore the Snyderverse. All right, y'all, we out. Restore the Snyderverse at all costs.